In this chapter, we are going to talk about the time units, and the levels is already self-explanatory. So after you have some level, you can go to access more abilities, and the other is the ready times, and which means that after the zombies already feed or attack other people, it cannot attack until a ready times. So in order to keep track of how much a zombie has to wait until it can attack, we can use the Solidity time unit. So we have this cooldown period. So the zombie will not attack multiple times. It will wait until next time it already ready for attack. So in the time units, it provides a variable now, which means this is a Unix timestamp of latest block, and this is the number of seconds have passed since January 1st, 1970s. So you can see a numbers like this. So Unix is traditionally stored in 32-bit, and this led to the year 2038 problems, and the 32-bit timestamp will overflow and break a lot of legacy systems. So if we want to run the app 20 years from now, we have to change to 64-bit, but as you already know in the previous lessons, previous chapters, a higher bit will lead to more gas. So you have to make a trade-off between these two. So Solidity contains the time unit seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, and years, and this will convert the uint of the number of seconds in the length of time. So 1 minute becomes 60, 1 hour is 3600. So 1 day is just like this. So here is an example of how these times can be useful. So this is a very simple example. Is the last update is now, so it will record now, record the time. So it will check whether the 5 minutes have passed. So this will compare now. So the number of seconds since 1970 1st of January, whether this is greater than last update plus 5 minutes. Since the 5 minutes, it will also convert to the seconds. So you can compare if now is greater than these two numbers added together, which will return true because now has a larger number of seconds from 1970s. So we can now put the test, and let's add a cooldown time to our app. So we have to declare a cooldown time, which is uint, and the name is cooldown time is equal to 1 days. So we just need to pass the 1 days here. We do not need to convert this to second by ourselves. And since we already add level and ready time to our zombie, you can see this struct. So now we have to update the create zombies. The create zombies to use the correct number of arguments. We have to add the level and also the ready times. So now we have to go to here and add level. And also the ready times, and because now is 256-bit, so we have to convert this to, or typecasting to uint 32. So we should copy this and paste to here, and this is the second part. And now we can check the answer. And we forgot to add a semicolon. And sorry, I passed these two to a wrong page, so we have to add this at here, and then we try again. Now we can go to the next chapter